Ladies and gentlemen, I've made it. It's happened. I read the entire Throne of Glass series. I have reading vlogs on YouTube of me reading every single one of these books, so make sure you go ahead and watch that. But if you want a little bit of a shortcut, I think it's only fair that I rank them from my favorite to least favorite. Let's roll the tape. We're starting with the favorites, and there's no world where my only 5-star is not my favorite. Of course, Kingdom of Ash is my number one. I cannot stress enough how amazing of a book this is. It's 1,000 pages and I wish it were 1,000 pages more. I really hope that sometime in the future Sarah J Maas is going to release more novellas in the story, maybe eventually a series of them in the future. I would quite literally watch these characters just exist with absolutely no plot whatsoever. I just want to know how some of them will end up. Moving on to Queen of Shadows. This book holds some of the most impactful scenes and dialogues from the entire series. I could not shut up about this book when I was reading it. It was kind of a problem. Moving on to Air of Fire. This was the introduction of Rowan and Manon, two of my favorite characters in the whole entire series. But the main reason why I love this book so much is because it's the first time when Aelin, the main female character, takes some time to solve some issues right up in here. Next we have Empire of Storms. This is such an action-packed book. It does not give you a break to breathe. I can't wait to do a reread one day and read this by itself. Maybe unpopular opinion, but Throne of Glass is next. I really love this book, and I think it's also because I was so scared going into it that it would be such a big deal. One of the most famous series in the whole world. I thought I was picking up the Bible when I picked this book up. A very strong start in my opinion. Tower of Dawn. What can I say about you? Irene is one of my favorite characters in this whole entire series. I love her so much that she made me love Chaol. If you've watched the vlogs, you know that my relationship with Chaol has not been the best, but I love her so much that she made me love him as well. However, on the other side of the spectrum, we have Nesrin and Sartak, and they bored me to death. Moving on to The Assassin's Blade. I read this book as the 4th one. If I ever do a reread of this series, I think I will read this one first because I just think it will hit harder. For me personally, you do what you want. And last but not least, I have Crown of Midnight. I know a lot of people love this book. I was not one of them. The only thing that I really actually loved about this book was the ending of it. If you know, you know. The reveal at the end, the plot twist, blew my mind. The rest of it, not so much. This is my ranking of all of the books in the Throne of Glass series. Let me know your ranking order and how you feel about this series. And without further ado, I'll leave you to reading.